I rhyme is no rhyme. I rhyme is this type of rhyme whereby you look at the words, it seems as if they rhyme, but if you look at it properly, man, there's no rhyme. Do you understand? There's no rhyme. And I rhyme is no rhyme. I'll give you an example on the board. Jane wants to read what I have read. What's the rhyme scheme? Philip, what's the rhyme scheme? What's the rhyme scheme? What? There's no rhyme. But they look alike. Is there no rhyme there? There's no rhyme. You know, rhyme is the resemblance of sound in lines of poetry. So Jane wants to read what I have read. Read, they don't sound alike. So there's no rhyme. This is no rhyme. I rhyme is no rhyme. Take note of that. I rhyme is no rhyme. So don't be deceived. For instance, I told Mr. Job, line 1, to go for a better job. That's another I rhyme. They have the same spelling, but they don't sound alike. So I rhyme is no rhyme. All right, the next one is masculine rhyme. You see masculine rhyme there? Masculine rhyme. Yes. You see, masculine rhyme is when two words rhyme at the end of two lines of poetry. That is AA. Do you understand? AA. Who sat and watched? Okay, no. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. You see that rhyme there? When two words rhyme at the end of lines in poetry, and when those words have stressed syllable. Look at it. The words must be stressed. Let's take this. Who sat and watched my infant head when sleeping on my cradle bed. Look at this. Is there rhyme here? Who sat and watched my infant head when sleeping on my cradle bed? Is there rhyme? Let's rhyme. Now, this type is what we call masculine rhyme. If you want, masculine rhyme is this rhyme that has two lines rhyming successively. First, at the end, not at the beginning. Not opening rhyme or initial rhyme. Not in the middle, not internal rhyme or mid rhyme, but they must be end rhyme. And now, forget the fact first, forget the fact that they are end rhyme. First of all, even if they are end rhyme, the last syllable must be stressed at the end. So you cannot say this without stressing this head. Because if you check these two lines, these lines now, this one will not be stressed. This one will be stressed. So we have iambic foot first. This one will not be stressed. This will be stressed. Under iambic foot here. The my must receive stress. Infant, stress here. No stress here. So here we have spondylic foot. I wish this board is clean, would have seen it. Then this one that I didn't stress, and this we have iambic foot. So there must be stress at the end of each line. And if you go to this one now, bed, the bed is a major word in this line. My cradle bed. Where, listen, she sat and watched my infant head. They'll ask you, who is watching? The mother is watching. But do you know why we don't stress this one? This one is not a major personal pronoun. If not, it would have received stress. But how was her position? She sat down. Very important. This conjunction does not need stress. What is she doing? She's watching. Very important. Who is she watching? Personal pronoun must receive stress. You see, then look at infant. When you mention a noun of 2 syllables, the stress must fall on the left syllable. So the infant, the in has stress. The fant must not receive stress. Can you see that? Then head. What is she watching? The head of the child. Very important. So it must receive stress. So we are not just telling lies that we are marking nonsense. No way. Then this one, when cannot receive stress, because it's not a very important, this preposition is not so strong. Then sleeping, this is a verb. If you write a verb of 2 syllables, your stress comes to the second syllable. You see it? So this pin receives stress, this one does not receive stress. So here we have pirate foot first. Are you seeing it? Then here, this one does not receive stress. You see it? Then this one is trochaic foot first. This mine receives stress. Cradle. Cradle is a noun. Do you understand? Then this one receives stress. We have under spondiac foot here. This one does not receive, and this one receives. We have a big foot. So if we check the last syllable of that heroic, what do we call it? Masculine rhyme must carry stress. So don't forget. I try to take time to explain some of these things so that it will stick to your head. Even if you die, you will still remember. That is just it. They wake you up anytime, you still remember. If you are sleeping, you remember. You know, and you guys are really showing me that you are trying. Aha. I have money for you, don't worry. I'll give you another money. Give you another money. Now, we move on to the next one. Or should we answer a question now? Okay. The next one is end rhyme. You've just seen end rhyme. End rhyme comes to play when the similarity of sound occurs at the end. You understand? The time you want your town to raise, the raise is at the end. We cheered you through the marketplace. You see the rhyme at the end. Man and boy keep cheering by. And home we brought you shoulder high. End rhyme. End rhyme. You see it? I wandered lonely as a cloud. Cloud at the end that floats on high o'er vales and hills. When all at once I saw a crowd. You see crowd there? A host of golden daffodils. You see the rhyme, end rhyme. All right. So end rhyme occurs at the end of the lines. Is that clear now? That is the similarity of sound occurs at the end of the lines. That is why we call it end rhyme. Then internal rhyme. This one is very dicey somehow. When you are doing internal rhyme, be careful because you may think there is no rhyme, but you need to check the middle of the lines. They may have something that can make it look as if they rhyme. I'll drop something on the board. Drop something on the board for you. All right. He gave me a word. Gave me a word to hold in my heart. In my heart as the Lord bid him. Rhyme scheme. No rhyme. What's the rhyme scheme? What's the rhyme scheme? What's the rhyme scheme? AA, thank you. You can see the rhyme here. So this is what we call internal rhyme. Look at the sound. She gave me a word to hold in my heart. She gave me a word to hold in my heart as the Lord bid him. We have similar sound here. Word and that is rhyme. So you may be looking at it from the end rhyme angle. You won't see rhyme. So and if you come across it, we have some of these jump questions, very strong questions. They will say the question, so what's the rhyme scheme? You look, you won't see sound at the end because we are used to end rhyme. End rhyme, that's the most common type of rhyme used to it. So if you are looking for rhyme, end rhyme, you won't see anything. Do you understand? So, but if you look properly, it may be that they're asking you for internal rhyme. It may be that they want internal rhyme. Now let's look at feminine rhyme. Feminine rhyme. Feminine rhyme. That's the next one. All right. You know, this is a rhyme that it's a rhyme that contains a stressed syllable. Listen, it's a rhyme that contains a stressed syllable. This is a rhyme that contains a stressed syllable followed by one or more unstressed syllables. Followed by one or more unstressed syllables. This is a rhyme that contains a stressed syllable followed by one or more stressed syllable. Contains a stressed syllable followed by one or more. Contains a stressed syllable followed by one. You can say Dr. James was okay. All right. Is Dr. James. Okay, Doctor. Let's see. Favor. Favor. Normally, this favor is supposed to be here. Do you understand? You are supposed to put this favor here. That's one line. But feminine, they are usually short lines. So, and it must be a stressed syllable. Do you understand? Followed by an unstressed syllable before you can call it feminine rhyme. And the rhyme must be there. A. Do you understand? So, but if you like, if you build words, you'll be seeing them in sentences. Since you've seen one stressed, you can build many unstressed. Do you understand? Doctor will not. Doctor will not. Since you've seen one stress followed by three unstressed, fine. But make sure as you are forming this one, it will still be one stress followed by other unstressed. But let it end with another thing like maybe you say North, but make sure it rhymes. So feminine rhyme, you'll be seeing a stress syllable followed by an unstressed syllable, or a stress syllable followed by one or more unstressed syllable. Do you understand? Now, so trying to see what you can do. We're looking at mood. Can you help me? It's not the first time. You have an idea? Don't worry, we'll be rounding off our class very soon. That's some few minutes to go. So as you go and eat, you know, if people like food, you go and eat your food. Not more than 14 minutes. We'll be out of here. All right. Look at this. Mood. What is mood? That year, first was sad like a funeral. So many people wept bitterly as they dug up the miserable yam. One man tied his cloth to a tree branch and hung himself. What is your mood of? Are you sad? Or are you sad or being compassionate? What is it your business? What's your business that will make you sad? It's not your village. It's not your business. You should be more of being compassionate for those people that went through that pain. Telling you that year in the village of Omajuwa, the lines were taken from, I took these lines from Tinsola Park by Chino Achebe. That year, they harvested like a funeral. Many people, as they are telling you, say, oh, that's bad. Many people wept bitterly as they dug up the miserable yam. The next thing is, you start feeling pity for those guys. One man tied his cloth to a tree branch, and what did he do? And he hung himself. He said, the mood of the listener is that of pity. Or you don't understand. The tone of the speaker may be that of sadness because there are people that experience it. Do you understand? I went to the cell. They told me to go down to the cell to meet my pa. I went to him. This man that gave nothing to me. You see that question in JAM question? He never gave me any good thing. The only thing he gave to me when he was with me was the belt. What do you mean by the belt? Was flogging him. To go down to the cell to meet my pa. I had no choice but to go see him. This man that never did anything for me. He never gave me anything but the belt. So look at that kind of line now. What is the reader's mood? And what is the speaker's tone? First of all, the person that is talking, his tone. That is the way the thing is sounding. The speaker's tone is what? What do you think? Is he happy? Then he look for one word. The speaker is sad. Does he really want to go and see the father in the cell? But he doesn't have a choice. He said he must go and see him. Your father said he want to see you. He really want to see you. Maybe they want to transfer another prison. He want to see his son. Should I see him? Mommy, should I see this man? No, just help me. Just see him. That man that never did anything good for me. Never did anything good. The only thing he was giving me when he was here was the belt. I don't want to see him. Just see him. That's what you'll be seeing if you can read this book, August Wilson's Fences. The man tried as a father. He tried to be a good father, but he missed it somewhere. He missed it somewhere. At a point, he died trying to help his family. When he died, his son said, I won't go for it. I would not attend his funeral. Say why? The man told me not to. But now you're a naval officer. You've made money now. Let's go. Come on, Corey, what's your problem? He said, Mommy, I don't want to go. Why? Because the man, his mother, while they were trying to make things work, the man impregnated another girl outside, brought the child in. The thing knocked, he said he's not happy. But even till death, he said he will not forgive, he will not. So things like that. That boy can use that kind of line. If you read the book to the end, you see what he said, but just try to just go. So you can still go to YouTube, look for this movie. Do you understand? Fences by August Wilson. Interesting book. So look at that. They came for him that Sunday. He had just returned from the night vigil on the mountain. Bible to the book of Revelation. When two police constables knocked at the door. Look at that line. They came for him that Sunday. Bible to the book of Revelation. I mean, he had just returned from a night vigil on the mountain. Bible open to the book of Revelation. When two police constables knock at the door. What's the mood of the subject? That the subject is the person they came for. What do you think is his mood? Mood. How do you think he's feeling? Is he scared? Or is shocked? I think he's shocked. He just returned from prayer. He has opened his loot. Let me check. Bible open to the book of Revelation. He has revealed everything. He just came from a night vigil on the mountain. It's not easy. He opened his bag. Wow, see money. And his constable knock at the door. So to really describe that man is out of shock. So mood is all about the feeling of a reader due to what he has seen or read in a work of art. Do you understand? The feeling of a reader after going through a work of art. You see? Don't mourn for me when I am dead, because you shall hear the solace of hell. Give warning to the world that I am fled from this vile world with vilest worm to dwell. The speaker's tone is that of, I think it's satisfaction. He's happy because he knows that he will make heaven if he dies. Don't mourn for me when I'm dead. Because if I die, you hear the bell. They will ring the bell from heaven that I should come home. Warn those people that are still alive. Warn them. Give warning to the world that I've left this wicked world where wicked people, where wicked worm that can eat you. So the man is happy that he's going home. The last one says, he says, here lies our great Lord and King, whose words none ever rely on. He never said a useful thing and never did a wise one. What's the speaker's tone? What? Talk loud. The speaker's tone. I thought you said something that makes sense. What did you say? Mockery. Tone is that of mockery. You know, student of this day, because you don't know yourself. Aristotle say, man, know thyself. If you know yourself, you won't be scared if you want to ask a question. Nobody will kill you. It's better to fail than not to try. You know? So say it well. Don't just do as if you are dumb. All right. Euphemism. We are doing literary terms. Think I cannot do it. Think I cannot do it. Can do it. If I cannot do it. Can do it now. This one has won my money close to 6,000. What? Has won my Sleeping Beauty has won not more than 1,015. No. Godwin has won only 1,000. That of today. Was it 500 today? It's 1,000. Okay, it was not the second person. Okay, that's 500. So you can the God of literature and you go back the same. It's not possible now. Either you win money or you win something in your head. You see? So euphemism is a figure of speech used when harsh statements are presented in a mild form or unpleasant statement presented in a pleasant form. Do you understand? The man that died, he has died now. Oh, so what really happened? You said it's just my dad is sleeping. He has gone to rest. Don't say he has died. Just try to present it in a mild form. You understand? If somebody food and you visit the person and the food is not like the type you are used to, the food does not taste good. Don't say, madam, this your food is nonsense. Good now. Just please can I have, let me add to this. I like salt. I like salt. He said, like, I don't like salt. You're just trying to make the salt change the taste so that I can go, you know, a mild way of presenting a harsh statement. You understand? So that one is also euphemism. Somebody put on tie that is not matching the. You say, wow, this your tie is beautiful, but don't you have the red one? Man, the red one would have been bad. The person will even be happy. You think you are praising. You don't know that red will be, you know. So we're talking about euphemism, presenting a harsh statement in a mild form. Are you following me? Then move to rhyme scheme. Rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme. The rhyme is a term we say when we are talking about definition of sound. Go sold aboard his guests upon a thankless errand. Fear not to touch the best. The truth shall be thy warrant. Go since thy need must die, and give the world a lie. Go since thy need must die, and give. Now look at that stanza. They will not say define this sound. What they will say is what is the rhyme scheme. That's what they. When they ask you what is rhyme, they said define the sound. How can you explain this sound? What's the rhyme scheme? Well, then what's the answer? Yeah, eh? A, B, A, B, C, C. This one is what type of rhyme? We have many names. This one is a couplet rhyme. First of all. It's feminine rhyme as well. That is, its end rhyme is See, if you don't know literature, you may go there. Maybe you don't know that God is the literature. The first thing he did is the acts. And what he said, that is the delivery of the land. The first thing is monologue. God said, let them be. And you see, they acted, did artwork, molded man. See, did dialogue, then start making man. It's not that God does not make mistakes. That's one thing you should have. God has known, he has created man. He could have acted or it was Michael. All of them were led us, and the devil has not led us in that. The devil was still in them. None of them came. That's as much as the devil that do your mischief to mind. One thing that like see somebody saying mischief, let the devil that moves your hand. But the only thing we know that God did is that God put bread into it, but he called all of them, let us sin. When it was time for dog, only God selected the dog. That's why the tell dog, get out, dog, get out. A woman thing, get out for where? The dog is looking like that. So, and they want to think, and God said, I am ready. So, we'll meet you some other time, and we'll play the program. God bless you. We'll meet you.
Wherever you are watching, thank you very much. You are with right now. Omajuwa, so far, so we have covered 199 hours.
991 hours and 44 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some hours to go. If I calculate it very well, that is equivalent to like 29 hours. Yes, 29 hours. 220 hours of teaching literature in English. And the focus is analyzing on literary terms by Omajuwa quiz. Ladies and gentlemen, big shout out to everybody that has been part of this. Big shout out to everyone. Big shout out to the team. Big shout out to families, students. Big shout out to everyone. Big shout out to one of the chief that was here earlier. Big shout out to you, Chief Butler. Yeah, Chief Butler, I was here earlier. Big shout out to you. Thank you for coming to join the class. We appreciate your presence. Ladies and gentlemen, not to forget our supporters, starting for our biggest supporter, the chairman, Warri South Local Government, Honorable Wayne Isaac, and other stakeholders. Big shout out to you all. And not to forget our supervisor, Princess Mission AK, Human Capital Development, Warri South Local Government. We say big shout out to you too. Big shout out to the Secretary Youth President. Big shout out to you for joining the class earlier. Big shout out to everyone that has been part of this. Bless you. Big shout out to Pastor Taiwo. Yes, he has always been here. Big shout out to you too. Big shout out to Eboma, to OK Community Youth Secretary. Yes, Toyo Eboma, Toyo, OK Community Youth Secretary. Big shout out to you too. And big shout out to Mr. Jollof. Mr. Jollof was also here earlier. Big shout out Thursday. By this time on Thursday, I think we are done. The time will be complete. The time will be completed tomorrow evening, and on Thursday morning we'll be having a grand ceremonial end of the session. Ladies and gentlemen, still Teach-A-Thon 2025 by Chris Omajuwa. Thank you very much. We'll be right back.